Eddy the Scammer. Remember when you requested that I do a rant on you? To think you were actually going to change would have been refreshing. However, looking back on your early days in your Conswaggin' Eddy cartoon, I'm now regretting ever being a fan of yours. Why? Because you have been coming off as a prick to everyone that either represents the commentary community, ranting community, or even the brony community. I held my tongue on this situation for a long time, but now I must speak because I take crap from absolutely no one. Eddy, you have stirred up a lot of drama not only with the commentary community, but you've also burned bridges with Gurigorlo X, Mr. Conman123, started crap with my uncle for no good reason, and even made a baseless rant on me considering that I've been more than willing to give you advice. Now here's a question, ladies and gentlemen. Is Eddy the Scammer desperate for views? Listen, Eddy, I put up with you long enough, and if you decide to insult my subscribers one more time over a video that has nothing to do with you, I'm blocking you. This is not an idle threat. This is a warning. I'm not playing around anymore. You are starting to legitimately piss me off. Hell, you piss me off more than Duke 86 Fan and Youngblood Fantasy 91 combined. Combined! Instead of making excuses like you are having personal problems just to garner sympathy, how about you take a break from the internet and get some help? Otherwise, you can make like Chris Chan and get the hell off YouTube. I've had enough. Ski Hound has had enough. Gurigorlo X has had enough. Rhino Mills had enough, and even 6T76T of all people have had enough. It's one thing to critique, but if you start drama and insult my subscribers just because they like something you don't, then get out of my sight. Now to address that baseless rant because Eddy didn't understand this the first time. Yes, I should bring more variety to my channel, but you are one to talk, Eddy, considering that you did baseless rants and didn't even care to collaborate with the people that were fans of Conswaggin' Eddy. Then you make that awful cartoon Eddy and Cheesy, and rather than staying focused on improving your cartoon, you start making useless skit videos and then make that baseless rant on me without scripting nor editing! Look, if people like my rants, of course people would like to see more rants. Just because you hate rants don't mean I should stop ranting just to entertain you. That is not the case whatsoever. And then you have the temerity to tell me not to rant on people that are commentators. Allow me to walk you through on this, Eddy. The reason why I rant on commentators is because the commentary community is in major need of improvement. Not just from an informative perspective, but also from an entertainment perspective. Yes, I've criticized people that I like as well. That's why I rant on commentators, to get them fired up and help them improve. If you can't respect what I've done to help the commentary community get a little better, then why are you subscribed to me? Finally, I worked pretty hard to try to make my channel entertaining, and rather than asking for advice on how to improve your content, you did some petty things. For example, you threatening to leave YouTube just because a couple of people left you hate comments. In the words of the Blackbuster critic, don't be offended if you're not an offender. I'm serious. You are being offensive to everyone that is working hard to entertain an audience. So yes, Eddy, this is my warning to you. Either you stop causing drama, or I'm going to block you. Quite frankly, you're becoming the next Christian, and I can see why Gurigorlo X and Mr. Conman123 are at their breaking points with you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are friends with a person that don't like the content you like, and then causes drama with other people, either you warn them to stop, or you get away from them. This is the last straw, Eddy. The choice is yours. Eddy the Scammer. Remember when you requested that I do a rant on you?
Yeah. A joke rant, actually, but you decided to make it serious, and I didn't stop you.
Looking back on your early days in your Conswaggin' Eddy cartoon, I'm now regretting ever being a fan of yours.
The cartoon that inspired you to animate. The one that you constantly cited as being your inspiration for animating. Makes you hate me now. Or just regret being a fan of me. Okay, seems legit.
Eddy, you have stirred up a lot of drama not only with the commentary community, but you've also burned bridges with Gurigorlo X.
Now, Gurigorlo X, maybe so. Alright, Bourg. Maybe so. That's a big maybe because I don't talk to him. I don't know what he thinks of me, but I'll have to reserve judgment on that.
Mr. Conman123?
Now that's a big no, Bourg, and I'm gonna tell you why. If he was fed up with me at all, alright, he would stop talking to me. Alright, just period. stop talking to me on Google Hangouts or whatever. Alright, he would just never talk to me again. Alright? But he still does. He still talks to me. In fact, we had a chat last night with Billy and Cheesy. So, yeah, no, we're still friends.
Started crap with my uncle for no good reason?
Now, believe it or not, Bourg, that wasn't me starting crap with him. That was me continuing crap with him, because 3 months ago, he and I started this thing where if I'd find a comment made by him, I just smack talk him, and we just smack talk each other. Or if he found a comment made by me, we'd smack talk each other. I consider it as like lighthearted, fun little flame wars. I don't know how he considers it, but I just think they're just like stupid little fun flame wars. Because for every time I mocked him for being a brony, he'd mock me for being an Ed and Eddy fan. It's that simple.
And even made a baseless rant on me, considering that I've been more than willing to give you advice.
I have nothing to argue with here, but I will give you this, Bourg. That rant was terrible, alright? It was poorly researched, and I just didn't do a good job on it. Okay, I'll agree with you on that. At least I'll give credit where credit is due.
Instead of making excuses like you are having personal problems just to garner sympathy.
I don't think you'd be saying that right now if you actually knew what was going on in my personal life, Bourg. Because I don't hide my mistakes. I don't cover them up with, oh, I'm autistic, okay? Alright? Because if something in real life is pissing me off to the point where I take it out on YouTube, I am going to say it. I don't bullshit for sympathy.
Yes, I should bring more variety to my channel, but you are one to talk, Eddy, considering that you did baseless rants and didn't even care to collaborate with the people that were fans of Conswag and Eddy.
Well, for one, those baseless rants were from 2 years ago. Do I continue rants anymore? Also, I never collaborated with anyone who liked Conswag and Eddy. Alright, let me just list off the bat the people that I got to do voices for episodes. The Fiery Henry, Cheese Ninja, Coolio Swag, Luigi 2600, Sean Sampson, TJ Asta, Ryan, and of course Billy Willy. In fact, Billy Willy helped me write the backstory for his character, so I don't know where you're going at with freaking, oh, I don't want to collaborate with anyone who liked Conswag and Eddy. I don't know where you're going with that.
Look, if people like my rants, of course people would like to see more rants.
And to me, that makes a lot of sense. In fact, I go by that principle. For example, if people wanted to see more episodes of the Eddy and Cheesy Show, of course I'm gonna still make episodes of the Eddy and Cheesy Show. Also, no, the Eddy and Cheesy Show is not cancelled. If it was, I would have publicly announced it, which I haven't.
Just because you hate rants don't mean I should stop ranting just to entertain you.
Don't be ridiculous. Even when I was causing drama on the comments of your videos, I never said at all that you should stop making rants. Nowhere in my rant on you have I ever told you to stop making rants. In fact, in that same video, I said, I know that you could make good rants.
And then you have the temerity to tell me not to rant on people that are commentators.
Now, if you want to rant on commentators, you have every right to. I'm obviously not going to stop you from doing that. But never did I once tell you to stop ranting on commentators. I told you to rant on different things. And heck, I didn't even know why you were doing those when I made the crappy video. Alright? Until you told me.
If you can't respect what I've done to help the commentary community get a little better, then why are you subscribed to me?
Okay, let me say it again. Even if I'm not a fan of the rants you did on the commentators, I, deep down inside, know that you could make good rants. Heck, your rant on vegans was good. I'm not gonna lie. That is why I still like your content, Bourg.
So yes, Eddy, this is my warning to you. Either you stop causing drama, or I'm going to block you.
If you really think I'm causing such a problem, block me if you must. I'm obviously not going to stop you. But, in all due respect, it has just been accepted by me and expected by me that in the future I might cause drama once again, because I am such a douchebag. Now you might be wondering why I made this video, Bourg. Well, it's not to attack you, because again, I'll give credit where credit is due. But there were some things in this video that either were not true about me, or just things that I could just prove wrong, like what you said about Conman burning his bridges with me. Now, this will be a very controversial video, most likely, because everyone wants my head on a goddamn spike at the moment. But at least I didn't come off as a douchebag in this video, alright? At least give me that much.